Motherhood comes with lots and lots of responsibilities. Sometimes numerous sacrifices, some of which includes a woman's career, dreams, and future. Imagine finding yourself in a situation where you're young, you have no support, you're broke, and then you're pregnant. Welcome to the Young, Broken Pregnant reality series. In this episode, I will be doing a review of the first episode of the Young, Broken Pregnant reality series. On the first episode, we happened to host Judy, a young lady who found herself in the situation where she was young, broken pregnant. Imagine one day you're a student going to school, you're dreaming of becoming a journalist, you dream of having a future that is really great, and you dream of being a great person in the society. The next minute, you find yourself pregnant. Imagine what that does to you. You find yourself where you're pregnant, you don't know what to do next, you don't know whether your dreams are really valid, and you feel like you want to give up. You feel like this is the end of the road for you. There's no hope for you, there's no future for you. That is the situation that Judy finds herself in. Years ago, she finds herself pregnant, has to drop out of school, and doesn't know what the future holds for her. Luckily for her, her parents do support her. If you're a parent and perhaps you're watching this, perhaps you have been in a situation where you have a daughter, you've taken this young girl to school, definitely expecting her to study, be this great person in the future, and become an independent person. So circumstances do happen, and sometimes you find yourself as a parent, your daughter comes home and she breaks the news to you, "Mom, I'm pregnant." Imagine what happens to you. Definitely as a parent, you're shattered. You feel like your daughter has failed you. You feel like your daughter has disappointed you. This is not the life you envisioned for her. You wanted her to be better. You wanted her to have a great future. And as a parent, you feel like she has really disappointed you, and sometimes you really can do nothing about it. Sometimes as a parent, you might feel like, no, I've washed my hands. This is the end of the road for you. I really cannot support you. As a parent, sometimes you may feel like, who is the father of this child? Go and get the support from the father of this child. Or what if you're like Judy's mom, who told her, "It's okay, my daughter. The deed is done. The deed has been done. It cannot be reversed. Welcome back home. I'll support you with whatever you need. You're not in this alone." Sometimes as a parent, sometimes especially as a mom, because as a society we know how these things work. The mom, of course, will have to bear the burden of having to be blamed when your daughter comes home and she's pregnant, not married. As a mother, you carry the burden more than the father carries. Of course, this is how our society operates, in as much as we don't want to talk about it, but that is how the reality is. That is the story of Judy, and that is not just about Judy. That is the situation young girls like Judy find themselves in. And in that episode also, other than the mom supporting her, we find that the baby daddy does support her, who is now currently her husband. Sometimes if you're in a relationship with a young lady and she happens to come to you and she tells you, "Oh babe, this and this, we have been having this relationship and I'm pregnant." Most times, mtaruka mimba, like you'll say, "No, this is not mine, this cannot be mine. I have to continue with my studies," and you'd abandon the lady. Sometimes because being the woman, you're the one who finds yourself in the situation where you're pregnant, you have to carry the cross alone. This is a situation that most young girls are finding themselves in. And just like Judy confesses in the first episode, she harbors an untold feelings. She harbored a forbidden feeling, where she confesses that the moment she was pregnant, majority of her period in the times of pregnancy, she hated her unborn child. She felt like, were it not for this baby, my life would be better. I would have a perfect future. I would have the life of my dreams. My life would be settled. And because of that, she felt as if that baby failed her. And because of that feeling, she felt hatred towards this baby. This brings about also the issue of postpartum depression, It's an issue that as a society sometimes we do not talk about it. Women give birth and then the next time they're having these mood swings. Sometimes they feel a certain hatred towards their kids. And we really don't talk about it, but it's something that women are facing out there in a day-to-day basis. If women are to speak more and more about postpartum depression, you'd be surprised at the many things that they're willing to talk about in their fellow in the episodes sometimes after they give birth. So it's an emerging issue that we really keep quiet about. And Judy is brave enough. She's vulnerable enough to come out and speak about it with courage, professing the forbidden feeling that she feels that this child has felt me. That is a thing that really happens. So perhaps like Judy, you're a young lady out there who has found herself also in a situation where you're young, you're broken, pregnant, and you feel as though this is the end of the road for me. I want to speak to you today and tell you that it is not the end of the road for you. There are numerous girls out there who have found themselves in the same situation. And nevertheless, they have navigated. They have not allowed the waves of life to knock them down. They have decided to be strong. They have decided to face their problems head on. And just like them, you can navigate through. So if you have not watched the first episode, it's titled, I Hated My Unborn Child. It's on the first episode of the Young, Broken, Pregnant reality series. Go back, watch that episode to find more about Judy. And also, if you're willing to share your story with us, if you would like to inspire other girls who have been in the same situation like you have been, kindly don't forget to call us. We have the phone number here on the description and also our email. You can reach out to us at any time. We would be glad to host you, and we are looking forward to hosting you and having an amazing time together. This is a Young, Broken, Pregnant reality series where stories of strength unfold, where courage meets vulnerability. Thank you, and until next time, bye-bye. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.